Hey guys, it's Acting Moose bringing you a team deathmatch on launch. I started out here using the HS-10 and I switched out my secondary on my HS-10 class to a pistol instead of the Strela 3s. And right here I do my classic throw across to get these people here. I mean, it just lets you know that they're there and they can't move them. So they make for an easy kill and I kind of fail on that, but I get a good assist. So I start off with my HS-10, but I switch out to my MAC11 class, and I'll kind of talk about why I do that. One thing about launch here, the spawns change really quickly. As you can see, they spawned on this side of the map to begin with, and then the red dots are popping up on the other side of the map. So the spawns switch really quickly in launch, which is something to note, because if you're playing team deathmatch, you wanna spawn trap them. You know how you do in domination. You wanna kind of form a cone with your teammates around the enemy spawn and not go in it. And I think my teammates did a bad job of spawn trapping. They were really rushing into their spawn, kind of maybe adopting my playstyle too. I don't know. But here, controlling your engagements with the shotgun, knowing I needed to reload real quick with sleight of hand pro, come around the corner and finish him off. That's why I love the shotgun. It's just fun to use. And here I wanted to talk about my Russian gameplay. Here I was being super aggressive, 100% foot to the pedal to the metal, and maybe I shouldn't have been. I should have waited. I should have let them come in. And I'm speeding up this part because it's really frustrating for me. Get an RCXD death right there, triple team death. Okay, so that's sort of where I'm like, okay, I kind of need to stop just running into their spawn. You know, I'm starting to learn, but here I definitely don't. I'm 3 and 4 at this point with the bad rushing gameplay. I'm not really thinking. I'm running just straight into masses of enemies. I'm not really thinking about running around spawns, which is what you really want to do if you're rushing effectively. So I really wasn't rushing effectively in the beginning of this game. See, I meet up with 3 people. There's no way I can win this fight. I almost do, but I end up losing. So you never want to face off against 2 or more people. You'll rarely win in that situation. So what you want to do is you want to go around the back of spawns, and I do a good job of that later on. I mean, see, you'll get a couple good kills like this every once in a while, but you'll be faced with a lot of frustration running into enemy spawns, like you'll see me do in a couple seconds here. But like I said before, the spawns change really quickly on launch. They switched again. Here's a good example of how to play conservatively. Like, I knew the one guy, I wasn't gonna win against 2 people, but again, I shouldn't be running into 2 people. I should be running behind 2 people. And I really like this MAC11. Has really low recoil, but as with a lot of submachine guns in this game, that it's just a super low ammo clip. And right there, maybe I was conservative when I should have rushed in. But the MAC11's good. The iron sights are good. So I usually run extended mags with it now that I understand about the small ammo clip. The hip fire is really good, and I just really like this gun. The stats aren't great on it, but it doesn't lose too much damage over range like most of the submachine guns. Right here, I shouldn't have come in there. I should have come around. Their whole massive team was right there, and I ran right into it. I knew my teammate was there, and he just got killed. I should have held back and let you know, ran around the teammates. And here, this is when I realized, like, okay, I gotta stop running into the massive enemies. Like, if I was pedal to the metal right there, I would have jumped over there and tried to take on as many guys as I can. But it pays off here, and I get a triple spray. Yeah. So that's just something about aggressive gameplay to kind of keep up. And here, this is where we effectively spawn trap the enemy. And so I just wanted to show you guys a good spawn trap, because in Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, why do I think that it's Modern Warfare 2? Anyway, in Black Ops, and in any Call of Duty game, you want to know where they're moving. You want to know where your enemy's going. You want to know where, you know, they're going to be. You want to know what they're going to do. It makes kills a lot easier. Spy planes help. But here, right there, I knew my limitations of gun. You always want to know your limitations as a player. Like, I'm not a good sniper, so I'm not going to snipe. I knew my limitations with the MAC11, that I couldn't kill those guys from 60 feet away, so I just ran away. You got to know that. You can't just be thinking you're God and that you're going to win every gunfight, which you're not. But I was talking about spawn trapping. Yeah, you're going to want to know where everybody is. That's why I always run spy plane. I feel like it makes my life a little easier. I sometimes run the 8, 9, 11 kill streak, and I can only get that when I have a pretty good teammates getting spy planes often, maybe a blackbird here or there. But right there I get my blackbird, and you know, I get my 9th kill with my claymore. There can't be more than 2 helicopters in the air, and here I really showcase the close range power of the MAC11. I mean, with any submachine gun, you want to control your engagement just like you do with shotguns. Yeah, the Blackbird really helps out with knowing where your enemies are. And see, my team and I kept, and I'm 26-7 here with the conservative gameplay. And there's always a balance between conservative and rush gameplay. Like, I was near the enemy as they were spawning, and I kind of took advantage of that. So, you know, there's smart rushing, like I showed with the triple spray from behind. You always want to go behind the enemies and around them. Often there's a lot of footwork, which is why I don't really like to do it, because I feel like as soon as I flank around, the enemy's already moved on. So I like to play how I did in the end of the game. My teammates spawn trapped the other team in the C flag spawn over here at launch, and we capitalize on it. So the game's coming to an end. I end up going 34-7, but I wanted to teach you guys something about Russian gameplay and how to play it. Probably you guys know this already, but you know, for those of you that don't, you know, giving some tips on how to play these maps. The corridors are really effective to run through on launch, as you have seen. Anyway, thanks guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe.